I'm Brian Nee, and I approve of this message.
I ain't right Dak though.
Anabolic beat.
When it comes to the tank, I only fuck with the top. Play the game to win, in case you losers forgot. Tied up in escrow, you couldn't finance a pot. You started from the bottom, I'm just here to say what's up. Donating discount first to Ned, I told y'all to stop. It was me or the league, I pushed chips in the pot. He would've had 9, I had to flip the flop. Now he's got 5 first, and y'all got a mop. But y'all toilet bowl warriors be talking a lot. Call it Achilles heel meets a thirst for power. If it goes south, call it hubris or karma. 2 chips in, I said over, and he said Rodgers. 45 wins, still ain't up for the challenge. Dropping these BS rankings like we're playing in college. And these playoff virgins act like I'm a prima donna. I'm still in the black, trading pennies for dollars. Yo, what took you 6 months took me 70 hours. Does a dude have to die for you to give him his flowers? And y'all still really acting like I don't know. 3 years in this league, winning's all I've ever known. But now y'all barking like there's dogs up in this fight. Kelvin had a nice season, ain't that purdy? Traded JJ for Brown like he was in a hurry. $70 for Wentz, our champ, that's just silly. But that shit stained bench is definitely reppin' Philly. The roster's painful, it hurts, and the stock's in the dirt. Taylor's tanking, your lamb's playing, your best players are cursed. You wrote a flute to a title, QB's falling left and right. Be teams of Browning, Flacco, and Stick, claim your prize. You roster Boston Scott and think you're the guy. You ain't the one who knocks, dog, you're a lamb in disguise. Now be a good little birdie and fly, eagle, fly. Garen making win now moves to silence the haters. Your team's like communism, it used to look good on paper. 2016 is over, bro, even your bright spots look shady. Your team ain't presidential, it's forever the first lady. You talking about a championship run with this team is crazy. Your team's been a joke since you drafted Tom Brady. Tank denial, buy in new hope with old money. You're declining like melting ice cream when it's sunny. Yo, head in the clouds, acting like you got a runway. Dak was just the cherry on top of your bloody sundae. With Stroud at the helm, could this team win one day? Maybe, but for now, you're a tank pushing daisies. The ball's deep processed, netted an entourage. Mahomes and Jefferson, somehow you're still the underdog. I guess when your ball's deep, it can be hard to think. Your team name should be James Cook in the kitchen sink. Yo, you moved some pieces, but you kept the carpeting. Stars and scrubs, you're the master of mediocrity. Your trade offers get denied more than telemarketing. Honestly, Sean, you should consider a buyout. You got more 4-string players than ukulele tryouts. Value exchanges, even Tupac couldn't see these changes. Angela in the background saying, please, Trey Lance, save us. Troy identifies as porn fan 69, but we all know you jerk off to your team all the time. These backup QBs and Pro Bowl fossils gotta go. Your team is great when it's not recovering in a hospital. Do you still watch Dobbins college tape when you're sad, bro? Ravens keeping you up at night. There's so much depth and talent, though. You see Ray Lewis, we see Edgar Allan Poe. Your team's like the moon, it disappears every 4 weeks, bro. And why does trading with you always feel like pulling teeth? At this point, I'd rather ask a girl where she wants to eat. Your big dogs are starving, it's just kittles and bits. You give stars to your players like the kindergarten kids. Your tank denial is unrivaled, it's Ivy League elite. But hey, you stashed 2 kickers, so at least you're trying to compete. Ranch on everything. Haba, a sage, the under 2 are over. You act like a Jedi, but you definitely ain't Yoda. Sportsmaster's been a disaster since we started the clock. Your team's as tough as a roundhouse kick in Birkenstocks. Bijan ain't Bijan, you're still planting mustard seeds. 2 Hall of Shame dooms, I guess our sage can still learn some things. Howling at the moon, counting busts like rosary beads. The great steel mill was built on our failed dreams. Forever young, but your squad still placed 8th. Your best quarterback is better at video games. I ain't trying to lecture you, I know you've seen it all. I guess it's true, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Palmer, I don't want no drama, you seem nice. And by nice, I mean hard to reach, completely out of sight. I know talking with us probably doesn't seem cool, but based on your team, I hope you're staying in school. Your draft picks have promised big points from ETN, which is good because Javonte Williams can barely clear 10. The stars that need to align don't seem to be your friends. Your team's ceiling is at the mercy of a 40-year-old man. It's Dynasty, Palmer, don't mix up now and then. Castaway on an island, SOS to Anthony Richardson. Overhyped tight ends, just Judy's about to weigh in. Waking up every Monday morning crying, Wilson! Korea, to be clear, I don't have anything bad to say. How is your team so good and you keep losing anyway? It's best ball, dude, you don't even have to think. You have a really, really, really good redraft team. People People like to say that you can't buy love, but I had a hooker and you bought them cheap, bruh. But if I'm honest, your team name is kinda petty. We get your black, bro, but the African Serengeti. Your team is so old, they're screaming, don't forget me. Keep running up that hill, bro, 30 ain't the new 20. Logan loves fantasy cause he's a Jags fan. Based on his team, he might just love humiliation. I'll level with you, bro. I thought I was impatient. My Florida man had an Olive Garden, spaghetti theft, incarceration. My Florida man was arrested for beating a shark with a hammer on pavement. You make my Florida man look like a CIA agent. Now I got both your first, and I don't wanna change it. Win or lose, please, for the love of God, stop trading. Jared, you dominated last year. Your team was elite. Most of us still think you think this is a redraft league. 10 years in China, you think someone would understand Dynasty. Puka was a lucky draw. Congrats, you won the lottery. Nakua Matata. But if I were you, I'd be worrying. When I say people don't believe in you, I'm not even being mean. Your picks are more inflated than Venezuelan currency. No one thought you'd make it to the final, but I guess shit happens. Your team has less weapons around it than Josh Allen. I wouldn't even want your team if I was playing Madden. The great negotiator supreme, turn on the bright lights, still can't find that team. Shove again, your crystal ball needs to be cleaned. Jet sweep came home with the wrong gangrene. Olave, London, Dotson, what's the next scheme? More first round busts than an American pie sex scene. You ain't burning diesel, you just high on a cane speed. You've been building a trust fund, we've been playing Dynasty. Ferguson, Stevenson, Addison, what's up with the Sun crew? Your team has more sons than a Tyreek Hill barbecue. When it comes to your ceiling, it's slim pickings. Looking up to the heavens, asking God when. When it comes to the tank, I only fuck with the top. Play the game to win, in case you losers forgot. Tied up in escrow, you couldn't finance a pot. You started from the bottom, I'm just here to say what's up.